Well, good morning, forestry mulcher people. This is my Denny Seamoff 180D, and I cannot find a video on how to take the bearing out. This is the left bearing where the drive pulley is, so I'm going to make one. This has a bad bearing on the drive side. It flops around, makes noise, vibrates like crazy. So here I go. The first thing you got to do is jack the rotor up so that it's neutral, no stress on the bearing. And I have a couple of safeties underneath here in case something stupid happens so it won't fall down. And then I cover up the teeth and everything so nobody gets hurt. Now over here, try to make this simple. You loosen up all the big bolts. The bearing cover itself goes over the bearing. You take all the nuts out and then screw the nuts into two threaded holes and pull the cover off. It has a seal in it. I used a 1/8 inch sharp punch, 90-degree punch to get the seal out. And these are the bolt kit I got from the wonderful people in Mobark, through the guy in Florida, Juan. And those 4 bolts go into the bearing housing and push it out of the frame. The 2 threaded rods hold the rotor from coming out with the bearing. Once you get the bearing exposed, this one was all full of grease, so I got it cleaned up. There's a locking washer back there, tab. You got to open the tab up and then unscrew the nut. Take all these bolts out. There's 4 of these where the push-out bolts go. They go in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the center hole goes all the way through to keep the rotor from being pulled out when you pull the housing out. Now, I've never done this, so I hope this all works out. You take the grease lines off. This grease line needs to be replaced. It's all bulged out. But I'm going to put chainsaw lube, chain oil on your heavy oil on these threads. Both sides. I'm always a firm believer in oil on the threads. And see if this housing will pull off with the bearing in it. And then I'll have to figure out how to get the bearing out of the housing. And hopefully everything will stay in place. So thank you, YouTube.